Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate for you, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, what's going on with Capricorn, and who needs to hear a message? What are they struggling with? What is Capricorn struggling with? Who needs to hear a message? Friendship, that's the first word that came to mind. What do they need to look at? Seven of Wands. Future energies. Four of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. What is this Six of Cups that Capricorn's struggling with? Wow. Mountain. We have bridges and mountain. I feel like what you're struggling with is that connection with someone that you've been with for a long time. I feel like you're trying to bridge the gap to something. I feel like you're trying to come together with someone. I feel like you're definitely in challenge mode here. Like there's a challenge here. There's obstacles here. What else is this? Mountain. We have the park, and then we have the wishing well. What else is this? Bridges here. These bridges. Some of these are upside down, some of them aren't, but I don't read Lenormand reversed. Struggling with the happiness that you're having in a friendship or a relationship or a situation or communication, or you're trying to bridge the gaps. You're trying to make things better with something, with a relationship. I feel that there's this distance between you and that person, and that I feel like this Seven of Wands here, I feel like goes with the park, which is taking those steps to like that happiness, and then the wishing well. I feel like at crossroads. You're at a crossroads in this relationship, right? Knowledge. Home. Security. Safety. Wow! They almost all fell out. Okay, I feel like that's it for Lenormand. All right. Let's see, I was drawn towards this, so let's just go with it. Bridging the gap for this friendship and this relationship to happiness. Struggling with that. What other messages do we have? Walking away. It's either walking away from the relationship, or it's walking away from those things that have kind of built up against this resentment towards this other person, right? I feel like you've either built up some resentment, or there's this distance between you and this person. I feel that it's you and this person because the way she's looking at him, and it's these two people. I just feel that it has to do with a relationship that has this disconnect. What other messages do we have here? This mountain, right? What is this? What else with this mountain? What other messages for Capricorn with the mountain? Are you worried about finances? You're worried about a career? You're worried about... Are you worried that this person is going to stop you from what it is that you want to do with your career or your money? What is What is Capricorn worried about? Why is Capricorn in this Nine of Swords with this relationship? This relationship is affecting your career. It's affecting your money. It could also be this relationship is affecting your physical being, right? Because Pentacles can be physical. I feel like, is it a physical relationship that's between you that's being affected? Is this affecting you physically, where you're feeling drained, where you're feeling tired, where you're feeling run down, where I feel like you're having like aches and pains and stress, and I feel like because of the dissension that's going on with this, it's starting to affect you physically, right? You're worried about this relationship and this connection. What is this Two of Cups and this Two of Cups? Fighting, you're fighting. You're fighting, you're arguing, you're disagreeing. I feel like your dreams are different from that person's dreams. I feel like the two of you are splitting and going in different directions. Like you're both, I feel like at one point the two of you were on the same path, but then I feel like something happened where the distance between the two of you started to get farther and farther and farther apart. And now it's like, it's creating fighting. This kind of had two meanings for me. It's either you're fighting with this person and you're disagreeing and you're not seeing eye to eye, but I also feel like you're fighting for this wish, this dream that you have. I feel like you want to start a new business. Like I said, I feel this relationship is affecting your money. It could be affecting your job or your career. I feel like there's something that you want to fight for as far as materialistic or schooling or career or money, that you want to fight for that. This person's holding you back, right? That you want to start something. And I feel like this struggle for you to achieve this goal is even harder because this person is not being supportive of you. This person is not in your corner, like they're fighting against you. Because this is something that you want to do and they're fighting against you. They're saying, and that could be why this disconnect was happening with you and this person, is because you will have this goal, you have this dream, you want to work on it. This person doesn't believe in it. They think it's crazy, or they're thinking negatively against it, but something that you believe in, and this person is not on your side and they're fighting against you. But I feel like you have faith and belief that you can achieve these goals, right? I feel like you have that within yourself, but I also feel like that's starting to founder because this person has been around you, but I also feel like you're questioning this relationship if you still want to have this person with you, because I feel like the two of you are going in two different directions. I feel like your goals are different from what that person's goals are, right? I also feel that with this, having patience, that things will come back together, okay? What's going to happen in this future energy here for Capricorn in this reading, right? We have the home, stability, lovers, hang in there, wait for things to turn around, waiting for this person to come around, knowledge, learning, explaining. I feel like you and this person will have a reconnect. I feel like things are going to come back together, but I also feel like you're not being clear on your direction or your knowledge. I feel like that person doesn't know as much how important this is to you, or doesn't realize how much this means to you. I feel like you're tired of explaining it. But I also feel like you need to hang in there. I feel like part of you, maybe that's what I'm feeling, is part of you wants to hang in there and you want to reconnect with this relationship. You want things to get back on track. What other future energies do we have? Something has to change within the relationship, that it can't be the way that it was. It can't be the way that it was because the way that it was wasn't working, which is clearly obvious. That things have to change here. I have a feeling that it has to do with communication. Something to do with the book. What else does Capricorn need to know? What is this book for? Books. books, learning, researching. King of Pentacles again. King of Pentacles is somebody I feel doesn't make a move until he has all of the information. I almost feel like maybe that's what it is learning more. Maybe you're not seeing why this person is being upset, right? Maybe this person is upset about this or isn't being supportive of you. Maybe I feel like there's a lack of communication. I feel like you're communicating, but I feel like it's not in a clear way. I feel like being able to, again, as I say, my brain works faster than my mouth. But I feel like the King of Pentacles to me is somebody who represents a lot of patience. He learns a lot before he makes a choice, before he makes a decision. Again, that could be why that Four of Swords is there. Is before you make a choice and before you make a decision on what it is that you want to do, making sure that you know all of the facts and everything that's going on here. You're understanding this person's perspective, that the reason why that there's become this disconnect between the two of you, and to make sure that the reasons why is what you clearly understand, right? Is what you clearly comprehend. Don't make a move until you have all of your... I feel like this is very important. Learning something. I feel like there's something that you need to know before you make a decision. I feel those books are very important. All right, messages for Capricorn for this reading. Okay, these just want to come out all over. All right, messages. Message for Capricorn for this reading. These two. Time to go. This keeps coming out. No matter how many times I do these readings, it keeps coming out. And then we have here and now. Being in the moment now, right? Looking at everything now. Being here and now, being in the present moment, looking at everything that's going on here. Looking at why is there distance? Why is there a gap, right? Looking at everything, being in the here and now, and time to go. I also feel like that goes with the Fool. Time to go, time to walk away, time to go. What does that represent to you? When you saw that card, what does that represent to you? I feel like an answer was, I feel like something clicked for you when you saw that card, time to go. I feel like it made sense to you. Is it time to walk away? Is it time to move on? Is it time to make a move? Man holding a coin. Definitely that's very important because I feel like that represents knowledge. That also could represent that somebody from a business sense, definitely the King of Pentacles could be reaching out to you, right? With an opportunity for you. That this is your opportunity, your golden opportunity. Opportunity comes in for you. I also feel like the man holding a coin is somebody who has a lot of knowledge, like he knows a lot of information. He has a lot going on. We have the sun. The sun, basking in the sun, the positive energy, looking on the bright side. All right. I don't feel like a dragon, but let's pull these. Positive outcome. I definitely feel that that's going to happen because you have so much going on here, right? You have a lot going on. Eagle, Spirit has your back. I feel that even though you have a lot going on here and there's a lot happening, I feel like it's adjustments and changes within a time in your life, and you're making those choices and you're standing up for you, right? That you're pursuing your dreams, right? That you have that faith and belief, and Spirit has your back. And I feel like you're taking those steps that you need to, but this is what's holding you back here, this relationship, this connection, this distance. And I feel like you've been focusing a lot on that. But I feel like this has to be cleared up before you can move forward. But before you make a choice, make sure you know the truth of the situation and you know everything that's going on before you make a decision. I feel like some of you may want to walk away from this situation, this person, because you want to pursue this opportunity. And some of you, this time to go is getting this relationship back on track, right? But I feel like it's being patient. I feel like things will be revealed to you if you just hold on a little bit. The wishing well has the crank there where you have to crank the bucket down and then you have to crank it back up in order to get the water. So it's things that you have to work on. But I feel like this is what's bothering you and this is what you have to find out. Why is there this distance, or this person is not being supportive of you? Lots of different pieces, but I feel like this one is definitely a key. These two, man holding a key, two cards that stand out to me is man holding a coin and this. These are the two that stand out to me. These are the two that I feel have the biggest message in them. And what does that represent for you? I'm seeing the circle of the coin and the square of the book, and then the square of the book and the circle of the coin. I feel those are intertwined, that there's a message there for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always,